My reflection of the week is growth is not about not making mistakes. It's actually about being able to laugh at the mistakes you have made. Oh, it is freeing. I will tell you that it is freeing when you can finally look back at the decisions you made with what you knew best at that time and laugh and not shudder and cringe and punish yourself. I have been doing a lot of reflection this week of how I used to treat myself based on the decisions I made with the information I had at that time. It took me a while to realize that is what I was doing. I was punishing myself for decisions I had made, punishing myself for decisions that my younger, less advised self had made. And that was not fair. I truly felt like I did not deserve certain things because of decisions I had made. I did not deserve to be in at a certain place of happiness because of decisions that I had made. And I delved deeper, I realized it was also about uh, decisions I had let other people make for me, or how I had let other people decide that I deserve to be treated. Internalizing all these things and then creating this version of myself who subscribe to the idea of myself that these people have created. It happens so slowly that you do not realize it has happened. You genuinely think that the person you are is who you have chosen to be without realizing that it has been shaped by people who didn't necessarily have your best interest at heart. It's crazy because it does amount to such a huge part of our identity. Being able to look back at those decisions and realize that, oh no, I can get up tomorrow and decide I'm a whole new other person. And who is going to tell me I'm not? Who is going to tell me that I cannot be the person that I envision myself to be? Nobody. Don't get it twisted. Of course, I still do it sometimes, and it is never conscious. Let's not look at this like a conscious action that we take, or even a conscious thought where we're like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to get this new job because I made this mistake previously. I'm not going to get this successful relationship because of this thing I did. It's never that conscious and straightforward. It's usually deep inside and we self sabotage. And of course, because it's been harnessed so deeply, we don't always realize. But the great thing is now being self aware, being able to note that, okay, why do I not feel like I deserve this thing? Why have I not put myself forward for this opportunity? Why can't I accept this compliment about my relationship? Why do I not feel like I deserve this? And then unpacking that and realizing that it's linked to previous decisions and previous mistakes. So, of course, yes, healing and growth is not linear. So, of course, I slip up and I still have to convince myself otherwise. But being aware of it has been so freeing. Another thing I've realized this week is so much good has come from people who have mashed it up, messed it up, but did not let it define them. There's like, the examples that we all well and truly know about, like the Robert Downey Jr., but just people in their day-to-day life. When you sit and have conversations with people who are doing who are in, successful marriages, who are in successful roles, who are successful business owners, it usually starts with a hardship that was either brought on by themselves or by circumstances. And they decided that I'm not going to let these circumstances keep me down. I'm not going to let these circumstances define the rest of my life. I'm going to break free. Doing those things literally changed the trajectory of their life and allowed them to be successful. I now take all the bad decisions, all the hardships as my stepping stone, and I'm no longer regretful or disappointed. It's just a part of my life. And do you know what's the funny thing? It's a smidget. It's a smidget, and you probably have made it bigger than anyone else. My reflection and my advice is start being able to laugh at the mistakes that you've made, forgive yourself, and don't let them define you. Whoever it is that you have decided that you are now is who you can work towards being, whoever that is. And just a small caveat that I'm emphasizing on the whoever, because sometimes people like to place their version of what they think a healed you or a healed person looks like, and that might not necessarily be your view. So whoever that is to you, whatever your accomplished healed self is to you, whatever that temperament looks like, that confidence looks like, that glow, whatever that looks like to you, you can achieve despite whatever has happened in your past. Have a good week, and I'll be back next week with another reflection.